If you've only played The Witcher 3, you will be familiar with 5 Witcher signs: Aard, Igni, Axi, Quen and Eden. In the Witcher books, however, there are a few other Witcher signs as well, like Somne and Heliotrope. But there now is one more sign to add to the list of Witcher signs, this being Supire, or Supire, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. This sign, however, doesn't come from the Witcher books. Instead, it seemed to originate from another one of Sapkowski's books, Warriors of God, the second book in the Hussites trilogy. But through Gwent, this sign has made its way into The Witcher, where for one specific individual, this was life-changing. Warrit was a Witcher from the School of the Viper, but he's a bit more special than your other Witchers, for Warrit is blind. How he came to be blind we don't know. I assume it has something to do with the trial of the Quests that went wrong, but we can't be sure. As you can imagine, life for a blind Witcher can be very difficult. You can't see the monster you are hunting, nor can you see any other approaching threat. And although Witchers have better hearing than most humans, it still isn't enough to find your way without seeing anything, and this is where Superior came in. It was a sign meant to intensify the sound from a specific source, to allow the one who casted it to listen to conversations and sounds from further away, without all the background noise. Warrit spent time mastering this specific sign, and was able to enhance it slightly, which allowed him, in a way, to see the world around him. Normally, the sign had to be cast on a surface or object, but Warrit managed to learn how to cast it in mid-air. The sign improved sound in such a way that it gave Warrit the ability to see his surroundings through echolocation, which is similar to how bats find their way through the night on their hunt for insects. But the Superior sign allowed Warrit to function as a Witcher. It only had a slight downside to him. Witchers from the School of the Viper generally learn how to fight with 2 blades, which they seem to prefer. However, one of Warrit's hands has to keep up the Superior sign, or he won't be able to observe his surroundings, forcing him to fight with only 1 blade. He also most likely won't be able to cast any other signs in combat, unless he is willing to go completely blind to do so for a bit. Warrit's disability makes him stand out from all the other Witchers. We do not know where he is at the time of the games, but as long as he isn't confirmed dead, I assume that he is still out there somewhere. As it was mentioned by Letho that he knew of 2 other Viper Witchers. Perhaps one of them was Warrit. But only time will tell. What do you think of the blind Witcher Warrit the All-Seeing? Till the next video. Bye.